Continuing with Srimad Bhagavatam, this is Canto 3, Part 2, this is Chapter 31. Now, what I am going to do today is, I am going to modify the way in which I am going to do the verses. So, there will be an introduction to the subject and then I will give you an idea about the subject and then we will do the verses. So, previously, I would give you what happened previously in the previous episodes and then I would start the episode. But today I am going to give you a small idea. It's like a synopsis of what you are going to learn. And just a small change in the format. Okay. So we are doing Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Part 2, Chapter 31. Now what we have done so far is the birth of the child to its growth to being a young adult. And from young adult, the movement in life towards the end, that is death. So anybody who is born has to die. This is what we understood. Now, the idea that there are two sexes available in this world, there are more than that, no doubt about it, but we are going to take the two major ones, that is the male and the female. Now, it is every time when a male is born, he has a certain fulfillment to do. Every time a female is born, she has a certain fulfillment to do. These are two separate individuals with separate requirements. In the hierarchy of things, every woman will become a man and every man will become a woman. That means the opposite keeps on happening in a very continuous manner. In today's satsang, we will understand why this continuation is there. So there is neither like a woman is superior or a man is superior. There is nothing like that. The principle here is completely different. So listen to the principle. This principle is something which is called the word desire. That is the principle. Now, desire of any kind will lead you to the next birth. Any desire of any kind gives you a lead so that you can fulfill your desire in the next or the next or the next or the next life. So, how these desires come up is very important for us. So knowing it is very essential for us. Where the knowledge transference is concerned, knowledge can be transferred from a male guru to the disciples. That is when all this, whatever the requirements of human life or other life is finished, then you reach a stage where there is neither a definition of a male or a female. It is only called knowledge base, the base of a knowledge. So it is a hierarchical position. So I understand you may not know what I am talking about till just now because it sounds vague. So all this which I am talking about is explained in the verses. So pay attention to it so you will know what I am saying. So now we will start with the verse which we are supposed to continue with. That is verse 43. So due to his particular type of body, the materialistic living entity wanders from one planet to the other, following fruitive activities. In this way, He involves himself in fruitive activities and enjoys the result incessantly. So the secret here is from one planet to another. Can you see men and women on your planet Earth? Yeah. So they are both there. So are we talking of planet Earth or are we talking of something different? So it is not planet. It's nothing but an analogy. Planet actually means the shape or the body that you have taken up. Got it or no? You have taken up a certain shape or a body. Right? What is the type of body that you have taken up? That is the entire planet. So if you are a man, you are a body yourself. If you are a woman, you are an independent body. Now all these bodies make a difference. See how it is given. Due to particular type of body. Are you getting it? The materialistic living entity wanders from one planet to another. So if you are an entity which you are called a Jeev Atma, so you are going to wander from a male planet to a female planet. The body is going to differ. It's not planet. It's just a word. It is something where the misrepresentation happens in the English language. See, it is saying Dehana. Dehana means body. Because of this, Jiva Bhutena. That means the living entity. The body is there of the living entity. Lokata Lokam. Lokat means from one planet to the other. But it is not one planet to the other. It is from one entity to another entity. A kind of a transference from one location to the other, one planet to the other, one place to the other, one body to another body. Got the answer? So it is all as if you are going to. Now, why is this being said? Understand this very carefully. Why is it being said from one body to the other? Look at the body. Look at that individual body. When you look at that individual body, you will find that that particular body has characteristics. Got it? A woman's body has a characteristic of creating a newer entity, right? She is a mother. She has got a womb. She has got breasts. Her body structure is different. That body is meant for only the purpose of, reproduction. That means you are taking something and you are reproducing. It is for continuum. I hope you get this answer. Right? Can the male body do that? It is not possible because the males don't have a womb. They don't have the breasts that women have. They cannot feed milk. Those kind of things are there. They cannot. So the body, the planet differs. The body differs. I hope you get this clear. So it is called individual use. So why is that over there? Because of the purpose. So I hope you are getting. So now see these lines once again, then you will get the clarity in it. It's one of the most beautiful passages in this book. Due to a particular type of body, the materialistic living entity wanders from one body to another, following fruitive activities. You understand? Following fruitive activities. Now here there is an introduction of another subject. What are the fruitive activities? The activities which bear fruit. So a woman's body bears children. Got the answer? Man's body bears the semen. Got the answer? Men's body are capable of lifting heavy weight and various other things. Strength and other things are there. Did you get this? So the understanding always has to be clear. So, in this way, he involves himself in the fruitive activity and enjoys the results. So a woman may give birth to a child, that is the fruitive activity, and she is going to enjoy the result. So she loves to see her own babies and be happy about it. It's a very beautiful way of putting it. So now I want you to understand, why did you get this body? If you are a man, why did you get this body? And if you are a woman, why did you get this body? I told you the answer at the beginning. Endless desires. Think about it in the olden times. Let us go back a few years. In India, there was a system which is still prevalent today. The man looks at the woman and he says, I want a male heir. Are you getting it? I want a male heir. I want somebody to carry on my legacy, my legacy. Do you think it's a desire? So this man who has this desire for creating male children, this desire leads him to a female birth in the next life. It is such a dicey situation. As a female, suppose in that life, she says, I am fed up of giving birth to children. See what she is saying. I am fed up of giving birth to children. I have given birth to so many children and this man is not happy. Her husband. I hate this thing. I am the one who is always getting all the flack. I don't want this flack. So her wish in that life is, I don't want to bear babies. I don't want to be a part of this. I want to get out of this. So what is she transferring herself into? A male entity the next time. Got the point or no? Now today you have understood. I hope you all have understood. Why the continuation happens. So there is neither male nor female. But it is called planet. In this, whoever has translated this book, that person has used a wrong word over here. It is called, he is calling it planet. Lokaha means not planet. It could be gender also. Gender or people or type of people, type of things. Got the answer? So Lokaha and Lokata, this is a misrepresentation here. So it's a wrong wording. So when you understand why you are a male and why you are a female, it is nothing but following fruitive activities. It's because of the fruitive activities that you have a desire of. Alright? So now we go to the next verse. In this way, the living entity gets a suitable body with a material mind and senses according to fruitive activity. When the reaction of this particular activity comes to an end, that end is called death. And when a particular type of reaction begins, that beginning is called the birth. Again, there is a big twist over here. We are only taking human body, okay? Just now we are only considering the human body. I am not considering any other body, okay? So let us focus on this. Why are you getting this body of yours today? You have a certain body, isn't it? A male, a female. You are born in a certain country, in a certain place, in a location. It's you have demanded for that kind of a thing. It's your list of demands. If you go to any restaurant, are there at least 10 types of masala dosas or no? Okay. There is a regular masala dosa, there is a Mysore masala dosa, there is a Rava masala, there is something else, there is something else. There are so many of those there. You can have plain dosa also. So you have asked for it, is your list of demands, and in that demands you have asked for certain things. I'll give you an example. You want to buy a car. Okay? Who creates the list of what they want? You create the list, isn't it? And in your list of cars, do you say, I want a petrol driven or an EV or a diesel or some other thing? You only decide, no? Or somebody else decides. So you decide. Then, do you want it with this kind of an engine or that kind of an engine? You decide. You decide on how many people, seating should be there. You decide on the interiors and the exteriors of the car. You decide on everything, isn't it? Why? It is your desire to have that. I want the car to be like this. Right? And then you go and you pay for that and buy the car. Similarly, in your previous life is your demand. I want to be like this, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. That is the reason why you have got this body. So please don't think that God gave you this body because He was very unfair to me. No. You made a list of demands, that is why you got this body. Whatever the fulfillment of this life is there, you have demanded for the body and you have got the body. The availability of the body, when it comes up, you get it. Got it or no? So in the car showroom also, suppose you are asking for a red color car. It may not be in stock. So the car company salesman will tell you, sir, you will have to wait for 3 months. We will do the booking and keep. Isn't that how you do? So please understand this. You have asked for a certain type of a body. You have asked for certain requirements. So based on the requirements of yours, a body is given. Okay? According to the fruitive activity. So you have said in your own life, you have asked for the body. You have said, I want to have children. God is not saying that you should have children. It is you who is basically working out on that. And it matches with your karmic debt. Both get matched. It's a massive algorithm that is working. Can you understand? God's algorithm is massive, cannot be understood. So I hope you get this point clear. So, this much so far, good. Now let us see what happens. The moment your demand comes up, in a restaurant, when you go and you place an order with the waiter, I want this rava masala dosa. Now nowadays they carry one small phone or something like that, and they will scroll through it and they will say, okay, table number 3 wants one masala dosa, one rava masala dosa, and takes down your order. After he takes down the order is sent. The order goes to the kitchen. The kitchen starts the manufacturing process. This is where the problem is. The moment your demand, now remember this, when does your demand start? In this life of yours. Okay? You are a male. And you are thinking now, I am married, I want a male child. Or you say, I want a female child. Have you placed your order? Got the point? So now it is called desire. So the moment you place the order, that is called birth. Order has reached Prakriti. She is the master chef in the kitchen. Now, the moment the order is delivered to your table, the moment it is delivered and you consume it, the order is over. It is called death. It is not the body's birth and death. Are you getting the point? The secret of life is not the body's birth and death. Did you get it? It is the desire's birth and death. What is it? The moment you raise the order to the moment you consumed it fully, finishing your desire, that is the birth and this is the death. Please understand the deep philosophy that is being told to you. That is why I said pay attention to what I am saying. So now I will read the verse, then you will understand it, how it is placed. In this way, the living entity gets a suitable body with a material mind and senses according to the fruitive activities. So your desire was to have certain thing. I want to have a baby, a boy child or a girl child, whatever your desire was. That is the time. The fruitive activity started, just the desire. When the reaction of the particular activity comes to an end, only when the activity gets fulfilled, that end is called death. I have given you a beautiful analogy of a restaurant order to the consumption of that meal, and then you go out, right? Till that time, the birth and the death is already explained. So any time in life, today, if you are wishing for anything, if any desire of yours is there, it could be any desire, it does not matter what desire it is. You may be thinking, I wish this person dies. Some wish you have. Got it? You may wish for the worst thing on somebody, or you may wish something good. The good could be this. It could be that I wish I can give this person a beautiful house. That is a wish. Got it or no? It's a desire. I want to build a beautiful house. Finished. Now the order has been raised. The desire is there. It's already gone to the kitchen. Now it's going to get manufactured. Till the thing is not completed, you can't leave this earth. So your desire has led to this new life of yours. So now did you understand The birth is not the time when you are coming out of the womb. It is not the time. So don't be under the impression that you took birth when a certain day came. That is not the answer. That is wrong. You created a desire. That is the birth. Your birthday is that. And when the desire is finished, fulfilled or whatever, that is the death. So this is a very beautiful thing. When the reaction of a particular activity comes to an end, that end is called death. And when a particular type of reaction begins, that beginning is called birth. I hope you got this clear. Okay. Now he is going to give examples. Okay. Let us see with the examples. So this is verse 46. When the eyes lose their power to see color or form due to morbid afflictions of the optic nerve, the sense of sight becomes deadened. The living entity, who is the seer in both the eyes and the sight, loses his power of vision. In the same way, when the physical body, the place where perception of object occurs, is rendered incapable of perceiving, that is known as death. When one begins to view the physical body as one's very self, it is called birth. He has given some 3 examples over here. First example is this. You know, old people, they lose vision in their eyes. You have heard this, no? They get cataract, they lose vision in their eyes and they are not able to see. When that is done, that is called death. The death of that particular entity, that planet, that place, that location. When was the birth? The birth was not when the child was born. No. The birth was when I want to see. Now I want you to think about it. Let us say there is an individual. There is an individual. This individual says, now that person is a grandmother or a grandfather. And that person says, I want to see the birth of my grandchildren. Okay? What are they saying? I want to see the birth of my grandchildren. I want to see the birth of my grandchildren. He is saying like this, okay? Before I die, I want to see the birth of my grandchildren. Now what happens during that birth, during that particular life? His son or daughter, they don't want to get married. They say, we don't want to get married. And maybe some of them get married. Now that person, whoever the wife is, says, I don't want to have children. I want to adopt a child. So they go and adopt a child. She doesn't want to have birth, so she wants to go and adopt a child. And this old man who had the dream of having grandchildren, I want to see the birth of my grandchildren, dies. Can you imagine what has happened? At that moment when he said those words, I want to see the birth of my grandchildren, his eyes and his body was born based on the desire. In this lifetime it has not happened. So now what has happened? Has he prolonged his life into future lifetimes or no? Till he is able to see that. So his vision will be there till he sees that happening. This is a long story. You yourself are responsible for your own birth and death because you have desires. Are you getting the point? In spirituality, don't you say the spiritual master or an enlightened person is desireless? Do we say these words, yes or no? How can he have rebirth then? Common sense will tell you, he is a desireless person. He doesn't have birth or death. Because there is nothing in this world he wants. Why will he have birth and death? But if you create any desire, I wish this person goes to hell. You have said these words. Well, you have created a desire, you are going to be born. There is how it is. So this example of eyes is there. Then the second one he gives, perception of objects. I told you. Perception of object, just now only I told you. What was the perception of object? I want to see my grandchildren. Finished. Then the third one, when one begins to view the physical body as one's very self, that is called birth. The day you start believing, I am a body, I am a body, I am a body, my name is so and so, my name is so and so, my name is so. The day you started saying these words is the birth. So how many bodies are you having? Are you getting the point? How many planetary systems are you having, by the way? According to Prabhupada, it is a planet. What did I tell you? According to me, it is called the different births, different kinds of bodies, different kinds of entities. This is what the problem is with the world. So, your physical body, if you start saying, I am getting hurt, I hate this world, I don't like this world, it is nothing but a desire. You are going to get into this trap of birth and death and birth and death and birth and death continuously. And it is not the body that is, this body that is taken birth. Understand that. It is the birth of your desire. Alright? So now the next verse. Therefore, one should not view death with horror, nor have recourse to defining the body as soul, nor give way to exaggeration in enjoying bodily necessities of life. Realizing the true nature of the living entity, one should move about in the world free from attachments and steadfast in purpose. When is a person going to understand these words? I don't know. Your attachment to anything, person, place or thing creates a new body for you. You have placed an order in the kitchen. In this kitchen of this Maya's world, Prakriti's world, I want this. Why are you doing that? See how beautifully it is written. Therefore, one should not view death with horror. So this body dying is not anything. So suppose you have lost your mother, father, grandfather, grandmother. That is not their death. If your grandfather, grandmother, father, mother, whoever is died, if that idiot has kept some desire in his life or her life, they have programmed themselves into multiple lives. So the moment that person says, I wish I was alive, finished. He has given birth when they are dying. I have seen cancer patients in my life, many of them. The first cancer patient I saw when I was 8 years old. I did not know what is cancer. She was my cousin's sister, a young woman of around 18 or 20 years of age, suffering from terminal cancer in Tata Memorial Hospital. And at that time I visited her. I asked her a question. What is your wish? My father and mother were there, and so she said, you know what? In this life I have only one wish. That one wish is to eat tadgola. Tadgola means nungu, nungu. In Tamil they call it nungu. It is called some apple, I don't know the name, something it is called. Black color fruit with white inside. It's got watery kind of stuff inside. Yeah, ice apple. So the thing is, she asked for it. That was not the season for that. My father went all the way to far away villages. Finally, there is a village outside Bombay, it was called Titwala, on the Central Railway. In that village, there is something which he found, those fruits were there. So he brought a whole dozen of them and gave it to her. Okay. We gave it to her and she was extremely happy. She sat and ate the whole thing. And she says, my father was her mama. Mama means uncle. She says, Mama, thank you so much. I always wanted to eat this. Now I am ready for death. And she did not die that day. But she carried on. So then that few days later, there was my other cousin's wedding. Suresh Ram's other cousin's wedding. So we went for the wedding to that village. That village is called Akkalkot. Okay, Akkalkot Maharaj you have heard of. So I went to that village. And just 1 hour before the wedding could start of my cousin brother, we got a phone call, a trunk call, that she passed away. I remember I was 8 years old or so. I had no idea what to do. I went and I blurted out over there in front of everybody. So and so died. Oh my God, they must have given me a solid pasting. You are not supposed to say these words. But I was the happiest kid over there because you know why? Because her wishes got fulfilled. And that day I understood what is the meaning of the word having wishes and getting fulfilled. 7, 8 years old, not more than that, I'm sure. Then few years now, backwards, somebody said that I want to learn from you, from me. So the person was dying. I had to keep the person alive for a few years. Till that particular chapter of the Bhagavad Gita I couldn't complete. So I went, completed it, and then I told the person, now you can go. That was the final end. It was a spiritual requirement. I had to fulfill it. Then another person who was again suffering from cancer said, do you want to live? Yes. Why? So that you can work? So that you can become an employee of a company? No, I want to go to Vrindavan and stay over there. I said, if this is your wish, I will keep you alive. Okay, that person is alive today after many years also. No cancer. Cancer disappeared. 4th stage of cancer and now no cancer. But the person has not fulfilled the wishes. I want to stay in Vrindavan. Is not fulfilled. Do you think that's a dangerous thing or no? Doesn't the person know whom they are asking? It's the strangest thing in the world. This is what the whole problem with human beings are. Therefore, do not consider death with horror, because it is not the end. You know, like they say in the James Bond movie, this is the end, like that. So this is not the end. Your desires are going to make you come back again. Why are you having those desires? Nor have recourse to defining the body as soul. Person should never think the body is the soul. The soul is different. You are just taking up this body. This is one of the planets that you are occupying. Nor give way to exaggeration in enjoying the bodily necessities of life. You know, human beings have this desire. I want to enjoy to the highest. I want to go and stay in Switzerland. What are you talking about? I want to see this place. I want to go. You know that what list they call it? That when you are about to die, you make that list, no? Bucket list. Sir, don't make bucket list. It is your desire. Suppose one thing misses from your bucket list, you are finished. For that stupid thing, you will have to come back. Imagine somebody saying, you know, I want to smoke the cigar from some middle, you know, that Central American country. A Cuban cigar. Really? And if it is not fulfilled, what are you going to do? Sir, you will have to come only because of that. That is your birth. When you raise the desire and the day you finish smoking, that is your death. Funny thing, okay, I just made a joke out of it. So realize the true nature of the living entity. So don't ever have this idea that birth and death are what you look at. One should move about in the world free from attachment and steadfast in purpose. Don't go in this world with so many attachments. I want this, I want that, this has to be like this only, that has to be like that only. I wish this person rots in hell. I wish the world looks at me in a different way. The moment you look at, yesterday somebody was talking to me and the person is asking me, Guruji, everybody comes to you and they are looking up to you and they want something out of their life. I say, yeah. And when they look at you and they call you names, I said, I don't pay attention to them. Because everybody comes and gives something or the other. Do I need to take it? I don't need to. Those are idiots. If somebody calls me a person who has got some kind of a desire, those people don't understand. So you have to have a desireless life. Nothing in this world should be attracted to you. And you should not get attracted to anything. He says, one should move about in this world free from attachment. Don't get attached. I want to see my son in a very good school. Finished. I want to see him grow into one president of a country. Finished. What? He is going to become president. You have raised your desire. Got the point or no? Stop this desirous journey. It could be of any kind. I want to be healthy. Sir, just the words itself, I want to be healthy, is going to create a body for you. It is the birth of a new body for you. And be steadfast in the purpose. You have taken a body, steadfast in the purpose. Suppose your body is for a certain reason. Can you focus on why you are here? Your swadharma is important. Don't try to look at somebody, oh, he's a billionaire, I also want to become a billionaire. Please don't do that. If you do that, you are finished. Got it? So steadfast in the purpose. So now, the last verse of this chapter. Endowed with the right vision and strengthened by devotional service and a pessimistic attitude towards material identity, one should relegate his body to the illusory world through his reason. Thus, one can be unconcerned in the material world. If you are concerned what people say to you, if you are concerned what has happened to your father and the mother and the brother and the sister, why are you bothered so much? If you are concerned with your own children, who is going to make them study? Who is going to do this? You know that kind of nonsense everybody has. I wish I had so much money so that I can send my children to this school, that school. I want this for this. What are you talking about? Stop this kind of nonsense. The right vision is simply this. I have a body. The body is there for a certain reason. Fulfill that stupid desire which you came up with. Fulfill it. Finish it off. Okay? Don't keep that thing, in your mind. Finish it off. Then know that this body is only meant for the purpose of devotional service. Can you become the devotee of God? Fortunately, there are very few people in this world who have got a guru to guide them. They should follow him and be in devotion to him. That is all. He will take care of the rest. And have a pessimistic attitude towards material identity. You know what is pessimism? Don't keep on saying, people don't give me respect. You know what you're saying? Look at your blessed body and who you are. And look at your own brain. Why do you need respect from people? Are you getting the point? Nobody respects me. Everybody treats me badly. I know this world is bad. They don't look at me. What is this you are doing? You are living by somebody else's standard? God has given you this birth over here so that you can reach your destination. And you are bothered about fulfilling your desires. I want to be respected in this world, I want everybody to look at me as if I am a very good person. When you come to me, you know what I say? I don't know. I don't know anything. It's not because I don't know. I'm the master of all the knowledge in the world. Why should I say I don't know? I don't know because this body doesn't know. Can you not understand this? I have just taken this body up for some time. So I don't give credit to it. There is no credit to be given to this world it is there. No. People should admire me. I don't care about anybody's admiration. I want more number of disciples. I don't give a damn to disciples also. You are here, be happy you are getting this knowledge. This knowledge is not given by anybody in this world. Please remember these words. No master on this planet Earth even knows these things because they have never learnt it. So learn this. I don't care whether you are giving me thank you or no thanks. If you come to me, I will say, I don't know. You know the reason? I don't know. I don't take credit for anything. Don't take credit and don't expect other people to start liking you or saying you are such a good person. I am the great person. No. This is where you have to be pessimistic. Have a pessimistic. No. This body is worthless. This material identity that you have now, I am a one, I am a woman, I am like this, I am like this, I am born in this family. Who gives a damn to what family you are in? Why are you so much bothered about it? One should relegate this body to the illusory world through this reason. Use this reason in your life. Don't keep on saying, I am the X and I am Y and I am Z. Who gives a damn to you? It is because of your desire that you have got this body. And now if you have any desire, you have already created a new body for yourself. You are going to be born again and again and again and again and again. There is no holiday for you. So, thus one can be unconcerned with this material world. Become unconcerned with this material world. Why is the war there? Why is this happening? Why is that happening? Why are you doing like this to me? Why are you doing like that to me? Why are you bothered? Yesterday I deliberately asked a question to a person. I said, oh, you know, in the Gulf there is the war going on. The person caught on to me very fast. He said, Guruji, don't put chakkar. I am not going to get into that trap of yours. I was really happy to see that that person got out of the trap, because I deliberately pander to you. Oh, you are such a good person, you know. Okay, if you are talking about some nonsense, I am going to speak that nonsense back to you. So, use this body for the purpose it is here in this world, for teaching you, so that knowledge can be gathered. Don't use it for saying something bad or saying something good. Nobody cares. I don't care. Get the knowledge. Transcend all these things. Be unconcerned in the material world. There are bombs falling everywhere. Why are you concerned? For what reason? If your guru has given some instructions, follow it to the T. Then nothing is going to happen to you. Understood? So we have come to the end of verse 48, and we will stop over here for today.
Recording stopped.